Hey, Joey.
Oh, yeah. You can call me Joe.
Oh, Joe. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
My name's Liz. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm so glad you came in today.
I'm so happy you guys could get me in.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm really excited to talk about everything that's going on with you. First, we need to get through a couple of, sort of paperwork items and things like that. Is it okay if we handle that first? Okay.
Sure. Let's do it.
Yeah, cool. Thanks so much. So, I need to go over something that we call informed consent. So there's some basic things around confidentiality that are important for you to know. So everything that we talk about together is confidential, which means I'm not going to share that information with anybody else, except for a handful of pretty rare situations. And I'm going to explain those to you. So one is if I felt like there was imminent harm to yourself or another person, then I might need to report that. So that's one example.
Okay.
Another example is because your records were subpoenaed by like a judge, and then I was like compelled by law to do so. Mm-hmm. And then I'm also something called a mandated reporter, which means I'm required by law to report it if I have any suspicions of child abuse, elder abuse, or like abuse of a like vulnerable adult. So if that happens and I'm like thinking there's abuse occurring, mm-hmm. then I'm actually required to report that in. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I also discuss things with my supervisor during supervision, but they're also bound by these confidentiality rules. So anything we talk about stays strictly between us, and all those same rules apply. Does all of that make sense?
It makes sense. That was clear. I think I'm frustrated because you started with saying it was confidential, and that doesn't feel confidential to me. It feels like there's pretty clear places where you will share what happens here.
Right. Yeah, there are situations where I'm required to share what happens here, and I'm happy to talk more about that. But can I first just say, it seems like you're having a real emotional reaction to some of this stuff. Can I ask what's coming up for you?
I got frustrated.
Yeah, that's okay.
I came from a home where CPS, Child Protective Services, was pretty involved. And so as an adult, I've just made it my mission that won't happen. So to even get here in this office was a big deal for me, particularly because I just had a kiddo 3 months ago. And it's not going well. So this just scared me.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Thank you so much for sharing that with me, by the way. It's a lot. Well, can I just say, it is not my interest or desire or priority to be trying to call CPS or do anything of that matter. That is the last thing that I would ever want to do. Okay. The only reason that I would be required to do that is if I really, truly, truly believed that abuse was happening. And I thought it needed to be reported in order to be stopped. I have no interest in trying to disrupt your family by calling places like CPS or anything like that. My number one interest and priority here is helping you with what you're trying to work on. And so that's my focus and my priority.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Well, yeah, I felt better about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think over time, if I'm just having pretty severe thoughts and nothing's happening, I just don't understand the difference of what you then have to do. And so I'm looking for a place where I can say it out loud and so that they go away.
Right. Right. So we use language like imminent harm.
Yeah.
And that's confusing, right? So what that means for me is if I truly believe that you are going to harm yourself or someone else, that you had a plan to do it, that you had the means to do it. And in my heart of hearts, I really believe that's, you're going to walk out of here and that's what's going to happen. No doubt in my mind. Yeah. That's what could happen. But even before that would happen, we'd be having a conversation about it.
Okay.
We'd be talking about what can we do? Can we develop a plan? Is there somewhere else we can go? Is there something else we can do? So even before we got to that point, we would be talking about it.
Okay. Whew, yeah, I'm sorry. I did not expect to react that way. That makes so much more sense. And also, of course, I want that.
Yeah.
Gosh, if I entered a place where it would happen.
Yeah. So how are you feeling right now? Is there any other part of this that you'd want me to elaborate or walk through, or me feeling?
No, I think what helped me, that was my reaction really surprised me. What helped me, I'm feeling better, particularly because when you said we would make a plan, we would talk about it, and it would you would have to do what you have to do, which I kind of want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
If it was serious.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I have no intent of doing what the heck is in my head.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's the work we're going to be doing. So
okay,
we need to be able to talk about it, right?
Yeah. I need to.
All right. Well, if you feel okay to keep moving on,
yeah,
I'd love to get your signature here,
okay,
and we can jump in.
Yeah, this I understand. Okay.
Thanks so much.
Yes, of course.